Alright, so welcome back. Last session, you all continued your search of the Whirlstone Tunnels, a series of tunnels infused with the Phasrus energy that is driving many creatures mad and is just a general magical conduit for dark energy from the Underdark. In these tunnels, you were told to search for two distinct groups. One, a cult of Darrow demon worshippers, who many of the leadership of Gracklestug found to be responsible for the madness that was plaguing the upper city, and specifically, the afflictions that were ailing the stone giant population, growing of second heads driving them mad. At the beginning of last session, the second organization, of course, being the Grey Ghosts, the group that has been accused and all but confirmed to have stolen the Red Dragon Egg that would replace Thembershad before he became too powerful and overthrew the government of Gracklestug. At the beginning of last session, you all encountered the first group. The Darrow demon worshippers were mid-demon worship as you all came upon them. They were seemingly about to send another stone giant from the surface into an insane rage. The ritual growing a second head out of the stone effigy of one of the giants. You all snuck in quite masterfully, using the shrinking mushrooms that were at your disposal to hide amongst the beds and litter that you all were able to enter into. You did get the jump on them using this technique, surprising all of the combatants inside, and thus making easy work of defeating them. Well, somewhat easy work. There was certainly some trials to be had there. But with all the evidence that you needed that these demon worshippers had been dealt with, and unfortunately, Droki, your Darrow, the Darrow that you were all following, unfortunately he did escape before being able to be questioned. But seeing he was far too quick and long gone by the time you all were able to rally after the fight to try and find him, you all decided to make your way deeper into these Whirlstone tunnels and search for that second group. While you went, you did find the Crawling Claw, the severed hand of the Deep Gnome who you all had encountered earlier after discovering that Bupido was in fact a mass-murdering psychopath. One of his victims asking you to find what remained of him and take it back to Blingdenstone if you could. You did find that claw, and after helping it escape from a pit full of zombies, you all continued deeper into the Whirlstone tunnels until eventually you found an entrance hidden behind a forest of mushrooms. You all were able to get through and into that blocked off section, taking a bit of a roundabout way, but you eventually did get there. And what you found was quite the interesting sight. There was a stone obelisk at the center of a very large chamber, and a lone Darrow woman, from what you could see, in the room. While you were looking in, she did not notice you right away, but you all are just outside of the room that she is currently occupying as she flits about, playing with bits and pieces of strange material, and then showing them to the obelisk and seeing how they interact. That is where we pick up today. I'll go ahead and re-describe the room for you as we put you all right here. So, the room that you're looking into is right over here. Now, as you turn the corner, you all can see into the room, but you have not entered it yet. So, that tunnel opens into a huge, well-lit chamber. The entire room glows with Phasrus and bioluminescent fungi, complete with shafts of white light that fall upon naturally formed shelves along the walls. There's a rocky mesa that dominates the center of the cavern. There are several crudely formed ramps that connect the different levels of the mesa up to the height of its two topmost tiers. Those two tiers are linked by a sturdy wooden bridge, Zerkwood likely. Atop one of those tiers sits a large red egg. Atop the other stands a 50-foot tall obelisk made of smooth black metal with a few noticeable imperfections. There is a female Darrow standing close to the obelisk. You all just saw her patting and stroking the surface of the obelisk. The obelisk flashed once all the phasers in the cave flashing in response. The girl squealed with delight as she snatched up an object from the ground and wrote something down in a small notebook. What do y'all want to do?
Well, there's the egg.
Is it? I don't think it's a good idea to just run in and grab it.
It's a good idea.
Talk to her.
Is talking to her a good idea? We've yet to have a friendly conversation with anyone in this place.
Oh, give me 5 minutes with her. I'll work my
Alright.
magic.
You mean like you're negotiating magic?
Exactly.
Oh,
And
God
she
help us.
winks with great emphasis. Ah.
Let's make that plan Z.
I'd rather trust Stool to go up and negotiate.
That's true. You can't agree with Stool.
Stool kind of tiptoes back to stand behind Sereth.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Well, is anyone here confident they might be able to, slip in and spirit the egg away? I'll take that silence as no.
How big is the egg? Is it like is it as big as Sarah, or is it like a small egg?
The egg is 4 feet tall with a 3-foot
Oh.
diameter.
Oh, it's big. It's a big egg.
Big egg.
Okay. Well, look, we've killed a whole room of Darrow. I think one isn't going to stop us.
Which is why you must talk to her.
Okay. Sure, we can try diplomacy.
Okay.
So, what do we
Maybe
want
she's
to do?
nice.
Like, excuse me, we desire the egg, or
How do you do?
Come here often.
it's a very nice egg you have.
What's she doing now, dear?
She is. Well. You do not currently see her from your vantage point.
Can I hear?
Like
Can I hear her?
Make a perception check. Okay. She is muttering to herself somewhere. You hear the faint scratching of ink on paper. She appears to be near the obelisk.
Can I tell what she's writing?
Not from where you are. Definitely not.
Can I tell what she's muttering?
Again, not from where you are. You all are
Fair
a
enough.
good 30, 40 feet at least. Actually, 70 feet away from her currently.
Would like to send Nevermore just to fly and just sit on top of the egg. Not going to transmute through Nevermore or anything. He's just gonna fly out and sit on top. See what happens.
Okay. As Nevermore flies into the cavern, once he gets about 30 feet away from you, Schrodinger, you hear a mad shriek coming from somewhere in the cavern to the north. It's like, "Ah, intruder!" And strange, garbled noise. And you all see a beam of light flash out towards Nevermore. Stand by.
Oh.
I need Nevermore to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I get a Raven character, Raven character sheet, please. or whatever it's called. We only have rat and spider.
It is a -1 to con, so go ahead and roll a d20 -1.
It's a 5.
Nevermore shrinks up on themselves mid-flight, drops down to the ground.
Pretty sure that just sends him back to
He's not dead yet. You all see. Does paralyzing him immediately send him back?
No.
Okay. You all see a floating green aberration drift away into the center of the cavern towards Nevermore. You all have a split second to react. It passes right in front of the passageway that you all are in front of. It's focused on Nevermore's body at the moment. How do you all
A
react?
green
to
what?
this? Why don't I show you?
Aberration.
You all see one of these. It's back to you, drift into the passageway.
Ooh.
It hovers over Nevermore for a minute before swallowing him, muttering to himself the whole time, "Intruders! Intruders! Intruders!"
Do I recognize it?
Make an Arcana check.
Damn it.
Did you say he just swallowed Evermore?
Yep.
Oh.
You do not. You all have a split second to decide what to do here. It is floated directly in front of the passageway that you are all crowded into and looking down. Its back is currently to you, but it will not be for long. What do you all do?
This is
We must attack quickly. There's no time.
Go, go, go.
Oh, okay. We need to get out we need to get out this little corridor, so we'll be bottlenecked.
No time.
No time?
Retreat or attack?
Going
Attack.
into attack. Going
Attack.
into attack.
Roy, Drake.
Not talking about it. That's saying going to attack, and I'm going in.
All right. All right, everybody. Here we go. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. You have surprised it.
Oh, I have my token selected.
Okay.
First roll was at 21.15.
Go ahead and adjust.
You can adjust it yourself.
Okay. Right. Schrodinger, what do you do? The creature begins to turn around to face you all, sensing something behind the corridor, but you do respond before it turns.
Is this surprise round or?
It is surprised.
All right. Is it turning? Schrodinger's going to create a ball of greenish fire in his hand and throw a firebolt at its mouth.
Okay. 16 does hit it square in the mouth.
Two fire.
Alright. It begins to shriek in alarm, but your strike gurgles it and mutes it for a brief moment. It begins to sputter and spit instead of calling out an alarm. What does Eldeth do?
Does it?
Sorry, go ahead, Schrodinger. Was there anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Okay.
Eldath will knock back an arrow and try to hit it. First attack 23 for 9 piercing.
Okay.
Second attack 14
14 just hits.
for 9 piercing.
Yes.
And she will step back a bit.
Okay.
That'll be her turn.
Ronis.
Ranis will use Hold the Dead. If it could please make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw result is an 8.
So it takes the 5.
Fantastic. Right.
And that's all he's got.
Zareth's turn.
Zareth will use his hand crossbow. He probably can't get a shot there, so he'll move there.
Seven does not hit.
Miss. He'll move back behind cover.
Okay. You all begin to see the dirt directly beneath the gazer, the spectator, the green apparition. You see the dirt begin to rumble and shift. Sarah, you're up. Sorry, I
The
accidentally
dirt-
passed you,
dirt-
but you are up.
The dirt underneath the gazer is rumbling and shifting.
It is.
Oh. Okay. And if she wants to move forward, this will be difficult terrain through Schrödinger, the middle guy, and
No,
Trazen.
you can move through your own allies without imposing difficult
Okay.
terrain, without imposing any movement penalty.
30. Bonus action, Shield of Faith, and she will hit it with her longsword.
Okay. Ten does not hit.
Okay, that'll be her turn.
You all hear an alarmed squeak come from behind the obelisk. Trazen, you're up.
Actually, Sleeve's up.
Oh, sorry, Cillian. Yep, you're good. Go ahead. My bad, Trazen.
Are these like elevation changes? These little gray lines here?
They are. Each one represents a 10 feet incline.
Oh boy. Okay, pew pew.
Okay. 25 certainly hits. 8, okay.
8 damage.
16 hits.
6 damage.
It cries out and drops. Anything else from Cillian?
Move to there, and that's it.
Okay, Trazen.
Move up here, bonus action. Shillelagh, that is, I'll hold my action to I'll hold my action to cast an attack spell. I'll tell you what it is after, but I'll hold my action to cast an attack spell if something other shifty comes up.
Okay. Just
Chill
so
touch.
if an enemy enters your melee range.
No, chill touch.
Okay, you're readying a spell. Okay, so you're readying chill touch.
Yeah,
What
Yep,
is the
cantrip.
condition?
if I see an enemy
Fantastic.
within range.
Perfect. Schrödinger. Actually, first, at the top of the initiative, As combat breaks out, shrieks and screams, the spectator howling its death into the cavern. It echoes throughout. Let's get perception checks from Eldeth and Seraph. Okay. And Eldeth. Eldeth hears a door slam and shouts coming from deeper from this way in the cavern. Sounds like
Can I
Duergar.
speak? Oh, can she speak? Can I speak for her?
Yep.
There's someone coming from behind.
Right, Schrodinger.
There's someone coming from behind. I don't want to stand here. Well, if there's someone there, I don't want to be here. And to move alongside the dead body of the Green Spectre.
Okay.
And that'll be it. This person doesn't. I want to hold. Actually, I want to hold my action to cast a firebolt.
Okay.
If this person proves hostile.
Okay. Brings us to Eldeth.
Eldeth will. Okay, Eldeth will move forward.
Okay.
She's got. She will dash into the room. So that was 30 feet. So she'll go 10. And she'll stand here. And that'll be her turn.
Rennis.
Uranus will also make his way into the room.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And what does Sarah
And-
do? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rennis. So much going on.
Yeah, fine. Never mind, I can't see her. Sarith will follow after me because he does not want to be. He knows better than to face Durga coming his way.
Okay.
And he will dash. So I can go 60, 35. Actually, that is as far as he can go.
Okay. You all see a drill erupt from the ground between Trazen, Spectator's body, and Schrodinger. The drill erupts up and out of the earth, and followed directly behind it is the encased in steel body of what looks like just a Duergar's face melded into a steel plate. That face erupts out of the dirt and begins screaming in agony and rage as it erupts out of the ground right underneath you all. Now, as it's pulling itself out, the Duergar that has been melded into this machine of torture lets out a wail. I need everybody within a 15-foot cube, so I believe that is all of you. Yep, that it is. I need all 5 of you to make strength saving throws. And Sarah
Oh,
and
wow.
Eldeth. Everybody. And Sarah and Eldeth, yep. everybody that rolled. So it looks like only. Okay, so Trazen and Sarah both failed this save and take 2d6 thunder damage. You are also knocked prone, Trazen and Eldeth.
Eldith is. Oh, Sarah?
I'm sorry,
Sarah, I
Sarah.
think you mean.
Sarah
Sareth, yeah.
and Trazen.
Sareth is in really bad shape.
Right. It then wheels around and flings that drill directly into Trazen.
Prone, is he throwing it? Is it range?
No,
What's
he
happening?
is stabbing it down into you, Trazen. And that is a 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 6 piercing. Sarah, you are up.
Okay. So, this is like a machine with a Durgar stuck in it.
That is a Duergar that has been now that you've gotten a good look at him, Sarah. That is a Duergar who has been bolted into the body of a machine. You can hear clanking and machinery working. It seems to be causing him extreme pain. The only part of the Duergar that is exposed outside of the machine is his face.
That's like Warhammer. That's
It is
horrible.
like Warhammer. You're right.
So is he like he's screwed in? Like there's no
There
pulling
are
him out.
bolts and
Oh,
rivets
jeez.
bolted into the structure that blood is seeping out of.
And it seems that he is controlling the machine.
It does.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. She will step over the remains of the gazer, put up her shield, and try to strike the machinery to get at the Durgar that's controlling it.
So you're striking at the machinery or at his face? His face is the only thing that's exposed.
Okay, I'll go for the squishy face part then.
Okay. You do roll a disadvantage.
Okay. So I guess it would be a straight roll because I'm
if
flanking.
or if you're flanking, then yes, that would cancel it out.
Okay.
17. You strike him squarely in the face. Go ahead and roll your damage and roll an
That's
additional
fine.
2d10.
2.
19 damage as you open a deep wound in his forehead.
Come to your senses, man. That's a stupid thing to say. He can't help it. Oh, poor guy. Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cillian.
He shoot it in the face.
Okay. $13 does not hit.
Second.
Aiming for the face.
Yes.
Okay, you are at disadvantage.
Kidding me? Is it a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
But he's flanking.
It's ranged
ranged
attack.
attack. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Alright, second attack. I'll try again.
That
baby.
does hit. Fantastic. So your arrow strikes him just below his left eye, embedding deep into the face. Go ahead and roll an additional 2d10. Whoa, 21 points. Okay, down he goes. The machinery whirs down.
move to there, and that's it.
The Darrow up on the hilltop looks down towards you and shrieks in panic, and she gathers up a bunch of her materials and runs over to here. She looks around, and with a mad little grin on her face, she casts Lightning Bolt.
I would,
What a-
Come in peace.
Can Schroeder set off his reaction
Yeah.
since she's being hostile?
Yeah, any reactions that go off?
We had our round though, didn't we?
Has Schrodinger acted yet?
Oh, no.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Schrodinger, that would have lost your.
Did I?
Active. You had no. What did you do on your turn?
I held my action before this guy showed up. I didn't do
Okay,
anything yet.
so yeah, okay, so your action is still held.
Yeah, it was, if they did anything hostile toward us.
She is
Cast
definitely proving hostile.
Firebolt. 16.
16 hits. 5 fire. Okay. I believe that is 120 feet, if I remember correctly.
Sorry, guys.
100-foot line. Oh no! Rumpa-dump! Okay, so I do need everybody that line crosses over to make dexterity saving throws.
We just lost 2 companions in one fell swoop.
3.
Oh god!
Oh no. Okay. Here
And I have
comes
no
the
spell
damage.
slot.
It's okay, Sarah. Our sidekicks will be able to defeat this enemy.
DC for the saving throw is 12. Okay, I'll go ahead and make Topsies and Rumpa-dumps. Topsy succeeds. Rumpa-dump. Also succeeds, but unfortunately, it is 35 points of lightning damage to anyone that failed. And Rumpa-dump is incinerated.
My god!
Oh, that's the
Only had
real
7 hit
tragedy right
points.
there. Oh. Why'd we convince him? Why'd we bring him with us?
And so that's 17.
Oh, that's the real tragedy right there.
Yeah.
Literally killed
Okay.
him with kindness.
One moment. Actually, I'll let one of you roll it. Can somebody please roll me a d6?
Not it.
Okay. Alright. Oof, Trazen, let's see that death save. Succeeded.
Ah.
1 of 3. Fantastic. Okay. You all hear the clanging of armor and the thump, thump, thump of feet, and they seem to be getting bigger. The thumps getting louder, the shockwave that they're producing echoing further and deeper. We'll begin to see something come around the corner. No one's got eyes on it yet. Schrodinger.
going to move away from the group.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The only thing I can do is firebolt.
Okay.
And fail horribly while doing it.
Oof, yeah. 6 is, nat 1. Big miss. Cillian, you do not have a good shot at her from where you're standing. She is too elevated. She is, what is that? 10.
Oh, 20
she is
20
20
feet
feet up, and those are steep inclines. You'll need to get to at least around over here to be able to start shooting at her from where she's standing. Okay. What is Eldeth going to do? Alternatively, you could get back over here. You just got to get this big obstruction out of your way.
Yeah.
Does Eldith have a clean shot on her?
She does.
Okay, then she will attempt to bring her down.
Hits. 7, okay.
15.
15 also hits.
3.
10 total, okay.
And is this this is elevated?
Yes. So
Okay.
right here would be 10 feet down. I'll hold on.
Okay, so I'm gonna move her, and you tell me if it's okay what I'm doing. She can move there?
Yes, she can.
And can she still see her?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I'll just move in there, and that'll be her turn.
Okay. Ranis.
Uranus will run over to Trazen. He will take out his holy symbol and quickly pray, saying, "Dark Maiden, I implore you now to bring your light to us. Save my friend," as he casts Spare the Dying on Trazen. As I have no spell slots left. So, Trazen, consider yourself stabilized.
Okay, he did say he stepped away for a second, so he is stabilized.
And that is all I have. God. And that is all I have. Though I will. How? She can do stuff in lines. Does it have to. I can't ask that. Yeah, I'll stay where I am. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, what is Seraph gonna do?
Fucking run.
Okay.
He will. Oh. He can move 30 feet. Ooh, that's actually.
So anything going down and then back up. Down is not difficult terrain, up is.
Okay. Is he going up difficult terrain at all?
Not in the path you've laid out, no.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. He will do that, but as he's passing by Trazen, he will fire off a shot at her.
Okay.
With his hand crossbow. I'm really jealous that Eldeth gets 2 shots.
That is gonna
Bloody
miss.
hell. And there. And he will He's got. He's got nothing. Yeah, he just does that.
All right, Sarah, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. So. She kind of separates herself from the group. Oh, she's right where? Over here. And she will sort of put her hands over the singeing wound she has across her shoulder and her neck, and she will heal herself using lay on hands. She will give herself 15 points of health. And that will be her turn.
Okay. Okay. Cillian. Okay, with the obelisk out of your way, you do have a shot.
Oh, sweet. All right, pew pew.
Hits.
Second shot. First one's 7 damage. Ooh, baby.
Nice. Okay.
And then
Right back.
You're stable.
Uranus spared you.
yeah.
Which
That only
means you owe my.
stabilizes me.
Yes.
I don't have any spell slots left. Sorry.
So 26 damage total for those 2 attacks.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck me.
Still alive?
Checking. Yep, she is.
Let's change that. Action surge. Two more
Surge.
shots. Because I am the angel of death.
Not
Just
quite.
kidding.
12 does not hit.
20 hit.
20 does.
Alright, 7 more damage.
Okay.
Bummer. Alright, so, yeah. Just 7 more damage on the action surge.
Okay. That does bring us back to her. And Cillian, after that display, I think it's safe to say that you have drawn her ire. She is going to let out a shriek and turn towards you, Cillian, and let loose a lightning bolt just at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You do succeed, taking half of 36, so 18 points of lightning. So she is then going to run, hopping down and getting behind one of these raised platforms. Brings us to Trazen, who is stable but still unconscious, unfortunately. Trazen, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. 18 or higher, and you can restabilize at 1 hit point. I don't like people just sitting there not being able to participate in combat. Unfortunate. Okay. Does
Fine,
bring
my
us
teammates will heal me one day.
one day. All right, that does bring us to the very large Duergar coming around the corner.
Oh my.
The one in the lead pulls out a oversized glass vial filled with red liquid and throws it at Shushar. Ugh. It strikes Shushar in the face, dealing 4 fire damage and setting him on fire. The other ones do not. Oh, they do have ranged weapons. Good stuff. This one here is going to throw an oversized javelin at Prince Darindil. 16 does hit the prince. 8 piercing. Next one throws one at Shushar. 10 does not hit. Okay. Brings us around to Schrodinger. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and let all the NPCs act on Darindil's turn. That do not have their own initiative yet.
Am I able to see her?
From where you are, Schrodinger, yes you are.
Toll of the Dead.
Ooh, nice. Her wisdom saving throw result is a 17.
Succeeds.
Which is a critical success for her, because she is fucking insane. -3 bonus. -3 modifier to
Sad.
wisdom.
She succeeds, it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm going to... We're just going to move away. And get up against the wall.
Okay, good stuff. You will have 3/4 cover against any attack she sends your way.
Nice. That is all.
Eldeth is up.
18. Can she see her?
You know, I was gonna say, I think she'll have 3/4 cover against you, Eldeth, because she is behind that rock face, but 18 still hits with that. 8 piercing. Okay, she is looking very rough.
So would Eldith have to move over here to
Yeah,
not? Oh, okay.
because she is ducking down near this ledge here.
Yeah, I don't think she has enough movement. Okay, she'll just do her best to try and clip whatever part she can see sticking up over the rock. 16?
16 is not gonna do it.
Okay, that'll be. Okay, she will start making her way. To there. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Rannis.
Uranus will allow the light of his goddess to fill him as he uses his bonus action for Harness Divine Power to regain a spell slot. And then he will cast... which spell? He will then cast Cure Wounds on Trazen.
Nice.
Are you telling me?
12.
For 12.
Good roll.
God, I can do better. Is dragging someone an action?
Dragging just takes half your movement.
Half my movement.
You can move at half your speed when you are dragging somebody.
Must need so.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will myself and I will drag Trazen over here behind cover away from the incoming Durga.
Okay.
So
Can't imagine that'd be easy. Trazen's kind of big.
I am very motivated. I am fueled with the power of my goddess. I think I can get that far. Where was Trazen exactly?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to Sereth, and I am going to go ahead and make an executive decision and say that Sereth is going to run over here and hide.
He won't try to kill her too.
Nope. Not when there's 3 more Duergar coming and he has 2 hit points left.
I need to work his confidence.
That does bring us around to the prince, who is going to roar and fling himself at these Duergar because he's crazy.
He is.
Misses. Misses. And that's it. Shushar turns towards them and asks nicely that they not cause any more pain. Topsy and Turvy are going to whirl and start letting loose with their hand crossbows. Okay. Miss. Jeez, they can't hit anything! Oh no. Okay. Sarah.
Okay. So I'm below a ledge right now, and it would take me 10 feet.
To get up to here, and another 10 to get up
Yeah.
to here.
Okay, and then I could see her.
Yes.
Okay. So 10, 20, and I'd be able to go back down with my remaining 10.
Correct.
Okay. Then I will throw my javelin at her.
Not hit.
Would a 15 hit?
It would.
I will take my sessional then.
15 hits. Go and roll your damage.
5.
Alright. She is run through by your javelin, Sarah. She does go down.
Okay. Well, 1 down. That sounds like 100 to go. And she'll just pop back down. Whatever movement she can get there. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. Cillian.
Leon?
Cillian, you there? Oh, yep, he's moving. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Go under that bridge.
What about the bridge?
I was just letting you know that you could go under it.
Oh, okay. Bonus action that we'll use. That hurts, so I heal 6 points. And because I'm so far away, I will dash. And yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay, Trazen.
I can get up. Half my movement. Which way were the
The big guys are coming back from the passageway you all came from.
Oh. So half my movement to get up. I will use my action for symbiotic entity, and then I will move right about here and use my bonus action to healing word myself. Not bad. Okay. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, I can get here. Yep, that's it.
Okay. The Duergar in the front with all of the flasks and vials hanging off of him. He is going to, seeing that Shushar has put out the fire. Well, no, Prince Darrendel's in his face. I think we do this. Yep. He pulls off another glass vial from his coat and smashes it right over the top of Prince Darrendel's head. Darrendel begins to sizzle as he is splashed with acid. This Duergar here pulls a very large war pick and begins swinging it at Darrendel. 2 hits. Jesus, okay. Darrendel is down. Duergar in the back hurls a war pick at, say, Topsy and Turvy. And hits 8. Okay, Schrodinger.
How much is it to go up?
Holy shit!
How much is it to go up these?
It's a difficult terrain, so just double your movement.
Everyone okay?
Alright,
Who just
so
yelled?
10,
That was hilarious.
15, Alright, it's going to 5:30. Yeah, I can get to there. I don't see any of this business that's going on, but I'll hold an action to if somebody happens to get within here for Schrodinger's next turn, he's going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
Or so at least within 10 feet of Trazen.
Okay. And what does Eldith can do?
She can't see anything yet, so she will hold her action.
Right, all you see is Topsy and Turvy with their hand crossbows out like, ah!
Yeah.
Shooting down the corridor.
So she will hold her action if she sees hostility coming around the corner.
Okay.
She will fire on them with her bow.
Rannis.
Rannis will move there, I do believe.
Okay.
Because it's difficult trying to get up, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's such a... 60. Are you kidding me? I can't change my movement now that I've moved, can I?
What was that? Sorry?
I can't change my movement now that I've moved, can I?
Yeah, you can go back to where you were and try.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh. Can I go back and just move there?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. I will use... Do I think Durga are more dexterous or wise? I think they're bad at both. I cast Toll of Dead.
On who?
I can only target the front one.
Okay. His wisdom save result is a 19.
Mother... Sorry. That's all I've got.
Okay. Sereth. Nobody's got any healing for him. He does not have any potions. He's staying put. Prince.
Oh wait, he does still have his drow magic, and I was wondering if he might use it
To do what?
to cast Fairy Fire on these individuals.
Make a
Because he, like me,
persuasion
can
check,
cast
Sereth.
it once a day. Oh, you mean Rannis?
I mean, Uranus. Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check, Uranus.
At advantage because he likes me so much.
No. We'll just say
Okay.
you don't get disadvantage.
That's fair. I will take that.
Ooh.
Okay. So, Sereth kind of with his back up against the wall, like bleeding in a few places, with a... Is it motivating? Is it disparaging? What do you say to Sereth?
It's motivating.
Okay, yeah, I should
I
have
reached that part of him that knows he can be a better person.
He kind of rolls his eyes annoyedly and pops his head around. He will throw... That is 1, 2, 3... Okay. He'll get right over to here, and he will throw Fairy Fire out there. Does he have Fairy Fire?
He should. I mean, he like me should have it once a day.
He do. Nice. Okay, his spell save DC is only 11.
Oh. Every little helps. And like, I feel like this is helping him because he's doing something not just for himself.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 11.
They're huge. They must be bad at that.
No damage, but we do get the purple marker on them if they fail. And 2 of them do. Okay. He then slides his ass back down here and takes cover again.
Thank you, Sarah.
Now for the prince. Does fail a death save. Sarah.
Okay. So, something ancient and primordial starts to stir within Sarah, whether caused by fear or the injury she sustained. And she decides, or doesn't decide, something within her gene, something back, way back, decides for her, and she starts to enlarge.
Nice.
She's shocked as her arms start to double, her legs, her armor, her sword even grows large. And she feels like someone in her past is trying to protect her. Oh. Okay. And she will...
These steps no longer are difficult terrain for you.
Oh,
Sarah.
okay, good. I was gonna say. And she will move forward to face her foe. So how the heck do I... So I still... Okay. So is that like me moving 5 feet? Just going like that?
Yep.
Okay. She steps over Trazen. I think
Topsy
she
and
can...
Turvy both squeal in surprise and whip their crossbows around towards you before realizing it's you. They don't
So she
shoot.
sees her kin, and she said, "Stop this nonsense. Why do you attack?"
Make a straight charisma check, Sarah. At disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. They would shout back at you, "Silence, thief!" Unmoved.
We've not stolen anything, but if that's the way you're going to be... And she'll launch a javelin at the one that's here. That's fairy fired.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Oh
you've
my
got to be
God.
kidding me. She's not used to being so big, and as she picks up the javelin from her back or wherever it is, it scrapes along the ground, and she completely loses momentum as she throws it.
Yeah.
And then sheepishly holds up her shield, waiting for what comes next.
Sarah, how old is Sarah? As far as Duergar years?
She's a young adult.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Cillian.
Cillian will move. And I will yell at our NPC cannon fodder friends. Get out of the tunnel.
Topsy and
And I
Turvy
will
are
hold-
definitely ahead of you. They're
And
already
I
backing up
will
towards Sarah.
hold the crossbow bolt. Attack.
I have a question. Because I only have sight on Sarah, did Eldith see the Durgar come around the corner? Because she was holding an action till she saw them, but I'm realizing now I'm not sure what she could
With
see.
60 feet of dark vision, no, she cannot.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Cillian is holding a crossbow or holding a bow shot. Trazen.
All right, Trazen's gonna move up. He will then cast. Nothing. He'll hold his action to attack.
Okay.
Bonus action. Healing word. That's the end of his turn.
Healing word for what?
Five, which is worse than it was single.
Was that for you? Okay.
Yeah, I have symbiotic entity, and everything else is up, so I'm holding my action to attack, and that's my bonus action.
Okay. So, the lead Duergar is going to look over towards you, Sarah, and look down at the javelin that landed in front of his feet. It says, "You're going to regret that."
Oh.
And he brings up his boot right down onto Darendil's skull.
Oh,
That's not honorable. And she'll shake her head
As you
at
say
him.
that, he kind of grinds his boot heel into the mush.
You're better than this. We haven't stolen anything.
The two behind him start throwing javelins. Actually, no. The two behind him are going to push past him into melee. Go back up to let them have some room.
The first one comes in, trigger,
Yep.
prepare to
Constitution save.
die!
He gets a 15 on his con save.
That's a fail. He's a 1d4, but I get to attack him anyway.
Okay.
Can't. What? No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. What the heck's the button? No, that's not it. There.
11 is not going to do it.
Alright, well, he takes a d4.
All right, he does swing his war pick at you, Trazen. That's only a 12 to hit.
That's a whiff.
This one down here is going to swing at Shushar. Okay, we did miss the NPC's initiatives because Darendil, they're all acting on Darendil's turn. Shushar, bless his soul, would have continued trying to talk to them and tell them that violence isn't the answer. Topsy and Turvy, however, would have run the fuck away.
and Stool?
Stool probably would have booked it from there a while ago, so we'll put him over here.
He's smart.
He just plants in the ground to look like a normal mushroom.
Right.
Where's Sorgo?
Okay, Warpick enlarged on Shushar. 19 to hit Shushar for 12 piercing, and he is knocked unconscious. Schrodinger.
Let's see what can I see from. Now I see. Two firebolts. You can attempt to firebolt the one in front of Trazen.
Okay. 16 hits. Okay.
6 fire. What sort of incline is this?
Each level is 10 feet up.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Eldith.
So Eldith saw them when they came around the corner, and she had a readied action. Would she have been able to?
Just out of range.
65?
Just out of her
Okay.
vision.
All right. Okay, so she will move up.
Now she can see them.
Okay. All right. So she'll let off some arrows at this one here.
Okay. You have advantage against him.
Yep. Ooh.
Crit.
Crit.
15.
Beautiful.
21 hits.
10.
Down that one goes. As he topples, somebody, Sarah, roll a d4 for me. If it's we're gonna go clockwise, starting down here. 1, he falls this way. 2, he falls that way.
Uh-oh.
3, he falls against the wall. Fantastic. Not onto Shushar. All right. Anything else from Eldeth?
Sorry, I have trouble with measurements. Can she see him? What am I thinking about?
Just out of vision.
No. Okay, so she will. She comes to here. I think she can. Yeah. Yes, she can. Okay, that'll be her turn.
Okay. Arenis.
Aranis will use Toll the Dead again on this gentleman.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw result is a 6.
8.
He is not damaged.
Oh.
So that is 7.
Oh, of course.
I
I
thought he
think you
was
just say it didn't affect him.
Oh, no. He has not taken any previous hit point damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
Toll the Dead only does a d8.
That's fine. It's one less than. I'm happy with that. And. Oof, I'm going to regret this. I stand behind Sarah, using one of her legs as a shield. Don't mind me.
Okay.
And that is unfortunately what I've got.
What does Sereth do? I'll let you have control of him again since you've convinced him to act.
Yes. He will use his hand crossbow.
Okay, he's just got to pop up here.
He doesn't like the fact that Eldef's getting all this praise for killing things. Die! 16!
16 hits.
For 9 piercing. No, 6 piercing.
Okay.
And con save.
Constitution saving throw result is a 13.
Just one less. Okay. And then he'll put back away.
Okay. We'll start with Topsy and Turvy, who will trade crossbow shots at the one that's wounded. Miss, 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 hit. 6 piercing. Brings us to Shushar, who succeeds on a death save. And I think that's it for them. Sarah, you're up.
Okay. Sarah will move up.
Oh, shit. Shushar's
What?
still there. Nothing, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Just clearing the bodies.
Get battlefield management. Don't stand on him, Sarah. Oh, too late.
You could move up to
I
here and
asked
not
you-
be on him.
Who?
Shushar. He's
Oh.
unconscious.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, where'd you
I-
go?
What?
I lost you. I can't see you. Oh, okay, weird. I can see you on one screen, but not the other. That's odd.
Oh.
1 second.
I think there's some lag going on with the.
With roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, everything that's been going on has seen a massive influx of people into roll 20 the past like 5 or 6 days. People trying new systems and trying new games and stuff. So roll 20 has been laggy as fuck the past couple days. So what do you do, Sarah?
Okay. I asked you nicely. Now I won't play nice anymore. And she'll lift her rather large sword and strike.
12. is not
12. Oh, for God's sake. My sword's too big. She'll call back to Trazen and Arenas. It don't work. Well, that's it.
hit. Cillian?
Billion will start to move. And
Okay,
as he
going
does
down is
so,
no extra movement.
Yep. He will mutter to himself. First, they bunch up in the tunnel against a spellcaster. And then now they run into the tunnel against a giant. Not a tactical thought in any of these people's heads. And I shoot twice at the big guy.
Alright. 14 does not hit.
Does a 20?
Yes, it does.
Why'd I do that for 4 damage? Alright, second shot.
26
Nice.
certainly hits. For 7, Cillian, your bolt pierces him in the chest and he drops. Let's get another d4 to see if he falls on Shushar.
You're so excited when you say that. Let's see if I can create more death.
He does fall to the north. Okay,
And that's my turn.
Trazen.
I'm gonna bolt under Sarah's legs and attack this big boy here.
$14 does not hit.
He's fairy fired.
Oh, 15 does not hit.
Oh.
Really?
We can try. That's what we can do.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Enter.
Trazen, with you right in front of him, he is going to.
I'll use my reaction to hit it with the bugs.
Okay.
Con save.
Con
D4.
save result is a 6.
Nice.
Get wrecked. Take 2.
Okay, he's gonna pull out a bottle of Alchemist Fire and chuck it at you. 21 to hit, Trazen.
Yep.
For 2 fire, but you are ignited.
What does that mean?
You are on fire. You take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. You can use your action to extinguish yourself with a dexterity check.
Okay.
And then he smacks you in the face with the war pick, or tries to. 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. Schrodinger.
Oh, no longer seeing what's going on. 10 movement. You can take the egg.
180 pounds.
Oh, it's 180 pounds? Yeah, never
180
mind. Just gonna
pounds.
slide down now. Slide down now.
Schrodinger grabs at the egg. Ah! Yeah! Okay, I'm coming. Back down the hill. Super interested to see how you all are going to transport that back to the freaking keepers.
I'm gonna use feline agility for another 30 feet of movement. Now I can see what's going on. To firebolt. Actually, no. Wither and bloom the big Dorgar.
Okay.
A con save.
Constitution saving throw result is 16.
That's a fail. Takes the 5. It'll take half of 10 necrotic. 5. Brazen.
What's your DC, Schrodinger?
13.
13. Okay. So he
Yeah,
takes
he
half that.
succeeded, so it takes half.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll take 5. And Trazen can spend 1 hit dice. Gets health back.
How many feet does the bloom work?
10 feet.
Oh, and you pick who gets it, right? Okay.
Yeah, and I think you're just out of it, I think. I can't tell who's also gets who's more hurt between the two of you.
Good to me.
That is it.
Okay. What does Eldeth do?
Okay, Eldeth will move because she cannot see. So that'll be 10 feet to come down the cliff.
Going down does not take extra movement.
Oh, okay, 5, 10, 20. Okay, she can see from there, and she will shoot.
22 hits. 5 piercing. Okay.
Oof, miss.
Oh, he's
He is
very
very
bad.
fired. Yep, 22 hits.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Another
3.
3. Okay.
And that'll be her turn.
Aranis.
Aranis will run over to Shimshar?
Shushar.
Shushar, that's the one. Thank you. And he will cast Spare the Dime. As he pleads with this goddess to help stabilize this soul. And that is an action, unfortunately. That's all I've got.
What does Sarah do?
Actually, no, actually, I can't. I've got no movement left. Sarif will pop out, and can he get a shot off from there? Would you allow that?
Yes.
Okay, so he'll pop up and shoot.
And miss.
Oh, wow. Does he have any mod? No, he has no. He's got a +4. And he'll sink back into the shadows.
Alright, Sarah.
Oh. I think I've got a handle on the sword now. And she'll come up.
You've got this, Sarah.
Take this!
Nice, 18 hits.
Woo! And I get to do an extra d4 because I'm big.
Nice. So for
So
7,
7.
okay.
Nice.
He is definitely looking rough.
You can stop anytime you like. That'll be her turn.
Cillian.
Is she in the way? If people want to shoot him, or is she okay?
No,
No, I think you're fine. We
No,
never-
it's
we never-
D&D.
What's up?
Okay.
Cillian?
Cillian moves up 20 feet and shoots twice.
25 hits.
8 piercing.
And yeah, down he goes.
And I
Fantastic.
do the, smoking gun,
Okay, everybody. So we are going to drop out of initiative. And with that, we'll go ahead and take our break. When we come back, you all can search this cavern.
All right.
All right. Back in 10.
Great.
Okay.
We did really well, guys.
That was exciting.
We did it. We.
What is
I'm
the
gonna have
seat?
dragon egg omelet.
All right, everybody. So welcome back. After having defeated the Grey Ghost's leadership and finding yourselves alone in this cavern now, first off, you can all level up to 5. So go ahead and get started on that. And the red dragon egg is at the top of one of these raised platforms, and there is still that black obelisk. In fact, let me go ahead and put you back here so you can have a better visual representation of what you're looking at, what you're going through here.
Do we gain the benefits of a long rest when we level up?
Yes, you do. For this particular instance, yes, you do.
Do I risk rolling for HP?
I don't know. Do you?
I kind of want to, but also don't want to. I'll leave it up to the die. Even number, I'll do it. Yes,
Okay. Good luck.
motherfucker.
Isn't that the average though? 4?
No, the average is was 5.
Oh damn. Oof.
Because isn't it? It's a hit die plus your con mod.
I believe so.
That's a good roll, Cillian.
Yeah. Ooh, geez, max. Yeah, it is.
Ooh, spells. Ugh, when are they gonna fix this spell system? Is there any way to mass add spells to your sheet?
No, there's not.
Fair enough.
So level 5. This is a big level for y'all. Who's getting cool class abilities and stuff? Get a couple of extra attacks too, right?
Finally able to summon some undead boys.
Nice.
We
Now I finally have to
taking a
destroy
long
undead.
rest here.
We're doing a level up, and it's a presumed long rest level up for this one.
I promise to not use Destroy Undead to destroy too many of your undead minions. but like I physically can't choose
Nope.
who it targets. So like if it's zombie horde versus your zombie horde, I'm just wiping the slate clean.
That's okay.
Is
Because at the end of the day, your god just doesn't allow pets. I understand.
Heads. That's not true. She lets me
Look,
keep Zareth.
Oh. I'm going to assume you didn't say that within earshot of the man.
Yes, that's very true. He's busy. He's keeping himself busy.
yeah,
Is,
this is what, like 2 HP right now? Is he
Oh
looking
my
good?
god, yes.
What were you going to say,
is
Sarah?
Aranis taking prayer of healing?
I need to physically add all the spells to my sheet first before I start picking.
Oh,
But I'll have all of them, and I can
okay.
pick and choose. I normally take Prayer of Healing just because it's so powerful.
Okay. Then
But you're also welcome to take if you'd like, but
I was thinking of taking
don't feel like you
aid.
have to.
I think aid would be good as well, in addition to yourself. Kind of bolster the whole party. Oh, I can't pick it. Hold on.
That's weird. There's some doubles in here.
Can add 4.
Yeah, SRD and PHB will double up.
Is there one I should get over the other?
No.
Or just...
I
Okay,
always
cool.
pick the PHB, but they're both the same.
Am I dead?
Man, poor Nevermore. He's got eaten.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he did flip the tables rather substantially. Because if anybody had just walked into there, the gazer would have surprised you all instead of the other way around. So
We should remember that tactic.
All right,
for
better a
fight.
being that's able to not actually digest versus one of us that could be dead.
right.
That's weird. It added Fireball and Daylight to my spell sheet in the wrong place.
What about you,
can't-
Trazen? Anything fancy going on with your level 5?
Yeah, I get animate dead, but I gotta figure out how to use it properly.
Okay. And Cillian, you get to shoot stuff
Transparent.
more, right?
Magic Circle.
Oh, you've got to be. That's a lot
No,
of
because
money.
I'm multi-classing.
Oh, okay.
All right, so if anybody finds a gilded skull worth 300 gold, let me know.
I'm having trouble picking spells. Like I'm trying to check the box, but it won't let me.
Stand by. Make sure.
It's
to-
because
then-
of the...
Oh.
And I accidentally unpicked
Okay.
Shield
Yeah,
of Faith.
compendium is on, so that's good. Is the paladin a prepared caster list?
Yeah.
Have you? Let me take a look at your sheet real quick.
A lot of spells.
It's prepared. Oh no, I cast spells as a cleric does.
So you have a prepared list.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your class spells picked here, like selected here?
Yeah, so command, yep, compel duel.
Go ahead and uncheck those, and then you can
Oh.
use your. Then it'll let you, because those are your class spells. They don't count towards your spells known, but it looks like the character mancer is counting them towards your spells known, anyways.
Oh, I see. Okay. I hate doing this. Okay.
So, am I dead or a fatality? Beacon of Hope, bestow curse.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Clairvoyance.
gonna need like 5 minutes. My dog is making a scene outside. I'll be right back.
Ooh, fast friends. Do I have that? No.
I will be back.
Got counter spell and summon undead.
Oh, that's weird. I can't find that spell. Fireball.
The word of warning: if you fireball my zombies, I will counter spell you.
Seems a bit mean. Just saying. Fireball, glyph of warding, I've got that. Insight, greed. Do I have that? No. Insight. No. Got that. Motivational speech. No. I do have remove curse now, and I did wonder how that might interact with that stupid fungal infection we keep coming across.
Is it a curse though?
That's what I was thinking, but then it is a magical effect, isn't it? Really? It seems to be. Because I did, I don't know. I was just trying to find spells that I could maybe use to fix it.
Isn't there one that's like purify good and evil, or like something about purification?
I don't know, not currently. Not that I currently have. I mean, there's protection from evil and good. But that only works if they're an aberration, celestial, elemental, faith, fiend, or undead. I don't think fungal infection counts.
True.
We do need to be on the lookout for diamonds worth 300 gold, so that I can start reviving people.
I
if
need
needed.
I need a skull worth 300 gold so I can summon undead people as needed.
So I can prepare 9 spells. Ooh, I learned another cantrip. Any suggestions, anyone?
What do you get to pick from as a cleric?
I've got light. How'd that work? Mending, resistance, thaumaturgy, or word of radiance. Those are my options.
What's Word of
Resistance
Radiance?
do?
It's actually quite a nice little spell, especially if I'm surrounded. So it's an action, instantaneous. You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a con save or take 1d6 damage. The range is 5 foot.
That sounds
So-
useful.
Yeah, but I also thought about thaumaturgy because it has quite a few little
I think
uses that might
thaumaturgy
be.
is. I think that's just kind of like creating.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, that's prestidigitation.
I know. I mean, it's like the divine version of prestidigitate. I can't say. But it could be useful. Like you create an instantaneous sound from a point of choice within range. So thunder, raven, whispers. I can cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Question is, do we have any spells that can move 130-pound eggs or 180-pound eggs?
And that's what we've got a cleric. That's what we've got a paladin for. I assume Sarah's been hitting the gym.
You can do it.
Think. Word of radiance. Okay. I can prepare 9 spells, not including all my fire ones.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. My mic was just broken again. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So while you all finish your level up, what are y'all doing? How are you going to acquire the egg? Do you search? All that good stuff.
I would like to cast Raise Dead on one of these Durgar.
Fantastic.
Oh, they are. Come with him.
Yes.
What you doing?
Yes.
He's a large specimen we can take advantage of. Perhaps
They
join
would
me.
have shrunk down once they died, by the way.
These guards.
Missing one requirement.
And what is that?
I need a skull. I need a very valuable skull. Something worth 300 gold.
Does Raise Dead have a gold piece component? It does. Or
Summon undead requires a gilded skull worth at least 300 gold pieces.
You're doing Animate Dead, right?
Animate Dead does not, however.
I don't have Animate Dead until next level.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, you
Wait.
don't?
Uranus knows Animate Dead?
I do have Animate Dead. It's automatically a cleric ability.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, I passed up on Animate Dead because necromancers get it as a class feat.
So
like level 6 or something.
Trazen. Zombie or skeleton?
Skeleton. Zombie. I want there to be bubbling flesh of rot and decay.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4,
Can I loot the corpse of the
6.
spellcaster lady that was up here?
Absolutely. Setting up the zombie token, and then I'll let you know what you find on them.
Uranus, you're not planning on stopping this, are you?
I have had a long talk with my god, because we are that close, and she doesn't necessarily have any negative feelings about the interrupting of the natural process of a soul to the whatever's next. As long as you don't do it to any of her followers, I have no reason to rain down divine fury upon you.
Okay, Trazen, you now have a token in your Companions in Wild shape called Player Zombie. You can drag it out whenever you make one.
Oh, did you do this to one of our companions?
Huh?
No, we used one of the big dead dwarger.
That's fine.
You're not gonna raise Prince Darendil?
I would also add, if you do this to any of our companions.
I don't answer for who Trazen would have done this to. So, Trazen, who did you raise?
The dagger. Please say dagger.
The dirt.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. Gonna go ahead and put a nice big black mark
6,
over Prince
7, 8.
Darendil's name here.
One more.
Don't we have valuable gems or something like that inside of our bag? Out of curiosity. Or am I just delusional? Because I don't ever look inside the bag. Somebody else has it.
Okay. I don't know if this will work.
No,
Okay,
we have no time.
Cillian.
Darn it.
Oh, go ahead.
Just was asking if we had some gems inside of our bag, and someone said no, we don't.
Okay. All right, Cillian, as you search the female Darrow, she has on her okay. She has a stick of charcoal, a battered notebook with pages made from Trillimac, a fungus, like a wood-like fungus down here. There's also a coin in her pocket. Does not appear to be any currency that you recognize. Looks very old and it's made of gold.
If you're done, Cillian, I would like to try something with what remains of her.
Absolutely.
Trazen has inspired me.
Are you gonna make a zombie?
I will kneel down next to her, and I will gently move whatever remains of her head into my lap as I cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
Does it come back? Does it just automatically succeed, or does... Can I ritually cast this?
It does not
No.
appear to have the ritual tag.
No, it does not, does it? Yeah, whatever. So I cast it. It must have a mouth. It's not dead.
Okay. She insults you and says some very unpleasant things about Drow when she comes back.
That's lovely. I asked her what she was doing here.
She would say that
In this specific room.
She is ending the world, and then would end that with another insult.
I would follow up with, how are you ending the world?
She would say the obelisk. And then she would say the only way to stop it is to put the metal into the obelisk. She says, but you won't, because you're, again, string of insults about you being a drow.
What does the... Define the technical function of the obelisk.
No. And then she laughs.
That was not a yes/no question.
It really wasn't
Dick.
a question. It was kind of just a demand.
Yeah, it was more of a it was more of a
Okay.
command, wasn't it?
She
That's fair,
would
that's
say ways you would never understand.
Okay, I've got 2 left. Did you look at that coin, Cillian?
Yeah, it's a gold coin here, and I just flick it to you before I walked over here.
Okay.
Can I examine it?
Yep. Aranis, you would recognize it, being of an elvish tribe and having been raised by surface elves. The item on her is a shilmayar. It's an ancient gold coin traded among surface elves, kind of like almost like a sign that you can be trusted.
I've got 2 questions left. Anyone got any ideas?
Is that the metal she means for you to put in the obelisk?
Cillian, what did you find on her?
Just a stick of charcoal, this notebook, and a coin I just gave you.
Okay. It probably is the coin then.
What's in the notebook?
It's written in Dwarvish.
We probably then. I'm sure Eldif can translate for us. Think something only she would know.
Is there like a coin hole space on the obelisk?
At the base of the obelisk, there's a bunch of chunks of metal that look very similar to the material the obelisk is made of. As you investigate that, Schrodinger, the Duergar, the Darrow would say, "No, get away. Don't do it."
Name your group that you belong to.
She says that she belongs to the Grey Ghosts.
Okay. Got one question left. What did you plan to do with the dragon egg?
End the world.
Yeah, great. I gently close her eyes, and as I'm walking away, I curse her out an undercommon for being unhelpful.
Poke around at the bottom of the obelisk.
Schrodinger, you're proficient in Arcana, right?
I think so.
You're a wizard. You have proficiency, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You would immediately, upon a closer inspection of the obelisk, notice a strange and unstable magic leaking from it. Its surface is cracked, and that quasi-magical energy seems to be leaking from those cracks on its surface.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, I was about to ask, kind of just like rub my hand across the cracks.
Yeah. A little bit of static. Hair kind of stands up on end. Other than that, nothing. After you make contact with it, you can further understand that feeding magical energy into the obelisk might activate it somehow.
Is there any writing on the obelisk?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I will assist him.
Okay.
Can I assist? Can I assist Schrodinger?
Sure.
Sure, I'll...
I was just trying to see if there was anything.
There is scrawling all over the obelisk. It appears to be an ancient form of Draconic.
Does anybody know Draconic?
Mother bloody. Is there any religious iconography or anything on the obelisk?
So, what's your
Just
question?
like
Any religious iconography?
No.
Done.
is this like hieroglyphic? It's like there's like images that we could possibly put some 2 and 2 together if this thing activates, something bad could happen.
Do any of you speak Draconic?
Nope.
No.
There is no way to decipher the writing on the obelisk.
Do you mind if I have a look at the book?
Sure. It's in the bag.
Thank you.
Okay. The notebook
Research the
contains
Durga? Sorry.
Dwarvish writing. Specifically, it is a long list of random items, mostly coins and jewelry. There are no date, but some entries appear in different handwriting.
So there's no words, just lists of things.
The handwriting switches at the end, And the last entry describes the miraculous appearance of a gold coin.
And what are the other items on the list? Just random stuff?
Yeah.
Well, this book mentions that the appearance of that coin seems to have been somewhat miraculous.
What this? Should we attempt to put magic into it to see what happens?
It seems risky. Is there any way for you to know what it might do if you did that?
Without
Seemed impossible.
understanding the draconic language, I will allow an arcana check at disadvantage with an extraordinarily high DC.
We'll take that chance.
Could I improve his odds with guidance?
Yeah, of course.
I shall pray for you, Schrödinger.
A 24.
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah, 15's not going to do it. The operation and functions of 19 is still not good enough.
Can you use sessional?
To balance it out
28.
and give you a straight roll?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay. It appears to the exact functionality of it is still a mystery to you. However, it does appear to have several similarities to teleportation magic.
It appears to be some kind of teleporter. It may take us somewhere else. Schroeder will he's gonna look over towards Sarah as she's as she's still looking through the book and ask, does this say anything about where this goes?
No, it doesn't. Just seems to be a list of things. And then it remarks about the miraculous nature of the coin.
What makes it miraculous? What nature does she mean?
It just says the coin is miraculous, or the appearance of the coin is miraculous. That's all it says.
What if this leads to the surface? They could be trying to create madness down here to lead everything up to ruin in the world on the surface.
Hasn't the surface always had quite a hands-off approach to everything down here?
Yes, but if this can teleport, why not be able to go all the way up to the surface, to the upper world?
You think it's a teleporter?
That's what I feel coming from it. That's the magic I get.
The obelisk begins to shimmer and glow. White light coming from inside of the cracks, escaping through and bleeding out through it. The chamber begins to rumble.
I take steps back.
What
A
happens if
bright
Sarah?
flash of light. When it clears, there is a silver bracelet sitting in front of the obelisk.
Pick up the bracelet.
Is it the same metal as the coin?
No. Who here is proficient in history? Nobody?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I've
What
got
about
it.
What about Eldith or Sareth?
What
I
about
bet Stool's a big history buff.
Yeah, still seems like he's.
No
What
for
about the hand?
Eldeth.
Is he able to ASL some history for us?
Sareth, no.
No. Topsy and
What about
Turvy, no.
the hand?
Stool? No.
Shusha?
The zombie.
Shushar, I think he's religion.
He should get back in his own lane. Can I examine the coin I have? Is it? I know you said it looks like the Shil Memar. Thank you. That I've seen above surface. Is it? Would I feel comfortable spending this, or
it
does it have
is
kind
a
of that fortune
Shilmayar.
feel?
You would
Okay.
recognize that unequivocally. It is not for spending. It is a sign of trust and mutual understanding traded between surface elves.
And
What
what about
happens?
the bracelet that's in front? What is that upon inspection?
Okay. Would anybody here? Yeah, none of you would recognize it. I can tell you though that the inscriptions, it is engraved, and these engravings seem to be in a foreign tongue, a human tongue, but foreign. You'll recognize it to be far, far to the east, past the Sea of Shining Stars. That's really it, though. It's basically like if you were to see like a piece of like Chinese terracotta or Chinese pottery, you may be able to recognize it as being from far away, but not exactly where it's from or who built it or anything. So that's basically what you get out of this. You recognize that it is from very, very far away, but aside from that, nothing. Without any proficiency or knowledge of faraway lands.
Some sort of treasure scooper upper.
See, this has to lead to the surface. It's far away surface items.
But we have no idea how to activate it.
Sarah, after seeing that and understanding that, you would begin to kind of be able to put together the list of items that's in that notebook. It appears that she's been writing down random things that have been teleported into the room using from this obelisk.
It feels like magic could activate it. Maybe.
Is everybody where they are on the map?
Yes.
Trace and you
to
and your
yeah.
zombie, Sarah, Eldeth, Stool. Everybody's where they want to be.
Hey, I can't click on the zombie.
Stand by.
Would Sareth be there? Would he feel comfortable being so far on the ground?
Okay, go ahead. You should be good with the zombie now.
Would like to fire. Oh, never mind. Trason moved.
EM,
Yep.
can I take like a small like RP liberty?
What's up?
Can we just say when I touched the obelisk, he said it was like really staticky.
Yeah.
So as I walked away back to where I'm at, Cillian is now, he couldn't shake that feeling out of his arm, and it
Okay.
just felt weird. And then all of a sudden, everybody hears a crack of thunder as he was trying to snap his fingers back to get feeling, and Cillian accidentally cast the cantrip Thunderclap.
Nice. Dust begins to fall down from the ceiling as you all get that ringing in your ears after the loud clap.
Nice.
Oh, my ears.
Ah, you're right over there.
Well, that's new. That's all. I just wanted a storytelling reason why I can cast spells.
Cillian has magic now. It's new.
That I'm sure that bodes well.
And as for your answer, Alice, it seems magic could possibly trigger the activation of the obelisk.
Do you know what kind?
What happens if you put the coin on the obelisk?
Who
Yeah.
is that? Eldeth or Sarah?
Sarah.
I mean, we can try. I'll be not to be too selfish, but like this is actually a really important artifact for my people, for my
Well,
race.
that's why she said. But that's why the mage said she doubted you'd do it.
I know, but like there's like remnants of broken stuff at the bottom of the obelisk, isn't there?
There is a small pile of metal that looks to be of the same type of metal that the obelisk is made of.
Oh. Do we know what metal the obelisk is made from? Sarah? Eldeth?
Sarah or Eldith could make a investigation check. Or perception.
A dwarven check.
Yeah, the dwarf stone check, whatever that would be.
They munch on it.
Do you want her? Eldith can do perception.
Either one of you is fine. Okay.
14.
She's never seen it before. She's never seen anything like it.
I mean, I think
Schrodinger
'Cause-
is going to put his hand back onto the obelisk, and he was feeling that magic could flow. If he used magic, something would happen. He's going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. It flashes dimly. Nothing happens.
Yes, may have not been enough.
maybe try touching one of those pieces of metal at the bottom to it. Because if she was keeping track of the thing. If what did you Sarah, did you tell us that she was keeping track of things coming through?
Yes, it seems to be a list of things that she's have been coming out of the obelisk.
So makes me think that they're a bit irrelevant. They're like they're just things going through.
If it's just a noting of what comes through, then I don't think they'd be able to cause a trigger.
I will pick up one of the pieces of obelisk metal at the bottom.
Okay.
How does it feel in my hand?
It's heavy, far heavier than you would expect it to be.
Do I know? What? Was that rough? Have I ever seen this metal before?
No.
I look to Schrodinger with a. Should I look?
No?
I-
You want to like touch the obelisk with it? Go ahead.
I shall touch the obelisk with it.
The very moment that you do, the part that makes contact first liquefies and begins to absorb into the obelisk. It is pulled from your grip instantly, flows
I
onto
let
the
go of-
obelisk like water, and one of the fissures along the side of it vanishes.
Oh. Interesting.
Seems simple.
Maybe if we fix it?
We'll copy what Aranis did.
Okay. Same thing happens.
I will copy Schrodinger doing what I did.
Okay. If you continue doing that with all of the rock and all of the metal that's at the base of the obelisk, many of the fissures will seal, but there are still many left.
Maybe this needs a different type of magic. I'll lay my hand on it, and I'll. Oh, I don't want to waste spell slots. I'll try a Sacred Flame.
Okay. It begins to glow. light leaking through the fissures. Glows briefly and dimly for a moment, and then nothing. Good, if you just want to relax.
Maybe together?
Will you can try together. If you want to try again, I can try something.
How strong of a spell would you like to try?
Well, I was just gonna cast magic missile.
Then
Maybe a 3rd level.
Oh, no, I'm not. I will drop a... I don't want to damage it. Yeah, I'll try guiding bolt at 1st level.
So,
Magic missile at 3rd level. So it'd be,
I would like to
I think,
state
5 missiles.
that I asked very explicitly and very clearly where you all are, and if all of your tokens are where you would like them to be. Everybody except for Sarah vanishes in a flash of light.
She's left with the hand.
What the hell?
Sarah, the deep gnome's claw pops up onto its stump in surprise, all of his fingers going out before it crawls over to you and crawls up onto your shoulder.
Where the hell have they gone?
I like the idea that you were reading a book and you didn't see us.
Billion one,
the
two.
egg is also gone.
Oh, great. I know those two are casting spells around the thing. Now what? Come on, Hand.
It follows you.
I shouldn't have left them alone. The obelisk. Alright, what the hell is this thing about?
Tune in next week for the adventures of Sarah Ironchewer and the Hand.
Okay, so Sarah will take her sword and kind of tap on the obelisk. Looks a little bit like an anvil, doesn't it, Hand? Maybe if I hit it hard enough.
And the hand sign.
Gosh, it's kind of lonely. By myself.
You know, you may have heard. I imagine you were close enough to hear what we were saying.
So she'll hit at it with her sword. Does anything happen? Oh my god, the DM disappeared as well.
Oh, now you really are alone.
That's about it.
Okay. Well,
Very
I
hard
know
no.
they're messing about with spells. Perhaps if I do something. Let's see. What do I got? Okay. So she starts sort of waving her hands gently around the obelisk and singing a very old dwarvish lullaby as she
Awesome.
casts calm emotions on the obelisk.
Fantastic. Sarah, the obelisk begins to glow and flashes brightly. Now, everyone else. Oh, rip Darendil. Bye, buddy. Everybody else. A bright flash of light And then a split second later, you all find yourselves in a tunnel. Very different from the one you were just in. This one appears very well kept. It is large, the walls are smooth and manicured. It appears to be an entrance tunnel, and as you're all kind of looking around and getting your bearings, you see what looks like a very large, very, very Spartan-looking gate. A split second later, half a dozen Duergar materialize in front of you. Let's see. They begin shouting in Undercommon. Where'd you come from? What are you doing here? Identify yourselves. You all have been teleported to one of the outer gates of Gracklestug.
I hold up the badge that we got from the drow captain, whose name escapes me.
Faraday.
Thank you.
Captain.
And I just say, nothing to see here, official business.
It takes them a moment. They look rather perturbed that a drow has just flashed that badge at them, but they lower their weapons. Kind of step back against the walls.
God, I love these badges.
They point at the 180-pound dragon egg sitting behind you. What's all that then?
God.
We recovered it for you.
No, it's a wee bit
You're
of
not
a...
there.
You're not there yet, Sarah.
Me? Where am I? I'm in the middle.
So this is happening during the time that it took you to walk up to the thing. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
My
you're
bad.
good.
If you
Thought I was up to get
Sarah
there.
teleported to the middle of the Dark Lake.
Yeah.
If you'd like to be read in on this operation, you'll have to speak to the captain.
They kind of give a nod. So no trouble. And as soon before he even finishes, another bright, blinding flash, and Sarah just like drops into the middle of you all.
That's nothing. She does that. Your timing, as ever, is impeccable, sir. When we're speaking to Durga.
Did the hand come too?
The hand is there too. Yes.
There you are. Whew, that was scary.
Imagine if you weren't a spellcaster.
Yeah.
We would.
Man.
Oh, I guess we would have gone back for you.
I had a plan. I was going to start making whoever got left roll if they didn't have spell slots. Like if Cillian has spell slots left too. Everybody could have made it back. But I did have a plan if somebody without spell slots got left. There was going to be a lot of survival checks and stuff like that to get back. But there was a plan, but luckily didn't need it.
Does Becca have spell slots?
I don't think so. Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he's a bard, isn't he? Oh.
Yes, he does. He has spell slots. Everyone in the party has spell slots. That's good.
Cool. Go us. Good thing Eldith wasn't left behind. Or Stool.
Right, Stool. Shit.
No, we would have gone back for Stool.
Yeah, we made it the mission.
Okay.
Are we gonna bring this hand home?
got to
We went to go to that circle, didn't we? We wanted to go to that killing circle.
No, the hand, previous owner of the hand, has requested to be taken to Blingden Stone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm guessing we're taking the egg to the clerics now.
I guess so.
I don't know if we can roll it through the city.
I turn to the Durga guards. Good men. Where can we get a cart?
Begrudgingly, a little bit less though now that Sarah's with you. They kind of look around, and one of them makes a gesture towards one of the guards near the back. He leaves, and a few moments later returns with a cart.
I don't know that we want to wheel the egg through the city.
How else we gonna move it? We could put
Well-
something over the top. Like a tent.
Simply put a blanket over it.
If anyone asks, we're just making a very large omelet.
I
For the
think-
king.
I think I have an idea. If you'll just bear with me for a moment.
Is the egg considered a creature?
No, not yet.
Oh,
It's an
I'm
interesting philosophical debate, though. At what point do spells that affect creatures affect an egg?
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, hey, turn it invisible, just make it look like we're lugging a heavy cart.
Well, I had an idea if anyone would like to listen.
Sure.
I apologize, Sarah. Go ahead.
Well, my idea is if I turn invisible and I carry the egg will become invisible with me.
How long can you remain invisible for?
A hunch tells me it's a new ability, you see. It's, possibly up to an hour. Do you think it'll take more than an hour to get to the cleric?
That depends. How fast can you walk carrying a 200-pound egg?
I could
Can
make
you
myself
carry a
bigger.
200-pound egg?
I could
Or
make
you can
myself bigger.
you could sit in the cart and hold the egg and be invisible,
Oh, that would be more fun, Cillian, for sure.
and we'll just pull a empty cart across the city.
What do you think?
It's a shame we can't make the egg smaller.
Perhaps if I cast Pass Without Trace, we could get through the city unnoticed.
Oh wait, maybe we should just stay here and maybe Sarah can ask one of the guards to go get one of the clerics for us.
If we ask the two guards if they can help carry it for us, they can possibly enlarge themselves and carry it while we guard them.
I don't think that we want to carry an egg through the city. Don't you think the dragon has eyes as well?
And I mean,
Oh,
if you can turn them invisible, then they surely can too. No, we would just ask if they can kindly turn them invisible and carry it for us.
But I can
Maybe
turn
they'll do
invisible myself. I can do it.
But
Why
can you
would-
carry a 200-pound egg?
Oh God! Get in the
Oh
cart.
my god!
Turn invisible
Just
with the
invisible
egg.
and then just roll the cart up to the clerics. Or I can enlarge, turn invisible, and carry the egg. Those are the options.
Can carry to 200 pounds.
Yes, I can.
All right.
Pick it up, turn
Sarah's
invisible,
option
sit in the
works.
cart.
Let's do it.
God, we
D&D's
get
awesome.
so paralyzed. We get so paralyzed with indecision.
Right. Okay. So Sarah sits in the cart, turns invisible, and you all start wheeling the egg away.
Sounds like a plan.
Me.
Okay. It will take you 10 minutes to get across the city. If you hurry.
So while we're on the move, can I just ask the group? So, have we decided who we're doing this for? The dragon, or the dragon murderers? Just a thought.
It's either way. It sounds like murder or murder. The dragon wants to destroy the whole town, and the priests just want to kill the dragon to keep a forge going.
Well, yeah, a dragon wants to follow its nature, and a bunch of priests want to murder a dragon to light a fire, which, you know, charcoal works good too. Just saying, you know, putting it to the group. What do you
For our
want to do?
current interests, it may be better to just side with the priests.
Okay. Next time we're fighting a demon horde, just remember, dragon be a good friend? Just saying.
I don't think that dragon will be our friend. It's evil.
May just
Look at the
him to
area
probably
I
listen.
hear the voice coming from, and just look at it and say, "Hey,
And if he
remember
was
your
to
vow,
just-
okay? Don't judge one dragon
And
like
if
all
he was to
dragons."
be free and just gobble you up first, how would you feel? You knowing you'll die, possibly die first, as soon as the dragon is free.
I think he wants to rule, not destroy. Who wants to rule a pile of ashes when you can rule a city?
He doesn't seem fond of this city. Maybe destroy this one and find a new one.
Yeah, I'm just being dragon's advocate, guys. Whatever you decide. As we arrive at the dragon place.
Yeah, it'll take you all a few minutes to get there. About well, probably 10 minutes was if you were able to sprint through without any obstruction at all whatsoever. So we'll call it 20 minutes of actual game time to get there. Now, yeah, you all have a decision to make before you get there. Do you want to present the egg to the keepers of the flame, or do you want to present the egg to Thembershout?
Votes in the chat. Dragon or priest?
Okay. Uranus, you are the deciding vote.
Honest? You
would
want to
like
go
to
with the
null
murderer
and
or the murderers?
Oh god, I can't really see. Oh, here we go.
Bias. Clerics. Voting for clerics.
Bias. Okay. So,
Just kidding.
you all arrive at the front of Thembershout's cavern. There are several keepers of the flame that see you all approaching, with the seemingly empty, very, very heavy cart. You roll up, and the keepers of the flame approach you. Kind of look around, and a moment later, one of them departs and heads into the cavern. A few seconds later, Bartakar, the man who was talking with you all about this before, gestures towards the cart. You have it then.
However, we couldn't find the egg, but we brought you a cart. Pretty good condition.
He nods. Very well. Take that empty cart. There, and he gestures into an offshoot from the cavern. Does somebody wheel the empty cart where he instructed?
Yes?
Okay.
Anyone?
He says that he appreciates your discretion. You all now have free movement throughout Gracklestone. Any Duergar of the city will be informed to treat you as a friend or face the punishment of the Keepers. Furthermore, he says that with your great service to Gracklestug, the king would surely like to meet you himself.
We would be honored to meet the king.
Gartikar says that he'd be happy to escort you there whenever you're ready.
Is our attire appropriate, or should we?
He says that there's no need to stand on formality here.
Oh.
You've noticed nobody really dresses extravagantly in any way, shape, or form in Gracklestug. At least nobody that's from the city. They're all very,
brilliant.
very sparkly, very basic rays and functionality over form at all points.
Are we ready to see their king?
Let's go.
Yes. How exciting! Meeting a Durga king. Oh, who we know is from that little listening thing we did.
He's possessed.
I wrote that down. I swear I wrote that down.
So what you heard,
Been better.
Cillian, what you heard previously was a conversation that seemed to be happening.
Yes,
Something
none of them can be
was-
trusted.
Something was speaking to the king in Abyssal.
The king is being manipulated by a demon. Who told him that none of them can be trusted. Actually, no, what we heard was a gentleman telling the king, but I heard two voices suggesting that this person was possessed, I think, or something along those lines. But I've got an underlying king is being manipulated by a demon.
Could have sworn you were like working with Schrodinger because he's the only one that speaks Abyssal, and you were doing some like sounding out some of the words.
I think it
Feel
was
actually find
Schrodinger.
out what that-
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we should be. Oh, I should. Did we? Was it just me who heard the voice
Right.
when I did this thing?
Yes. And then you.
So
described it.
I would. So I would be able to recognize if I heard the voice again.
Yes.
Good to know. I'll give you all a signal if I recognize the voice.
Okay. So, I'm assuming Sarah has relinquished control of the egg and returned the rest of you?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, Gartakar thanks you all again and says that Gracklestug will prosper because of what you've done. And a great calamity has been avoided. He says that he is quite sure that Thembershoud would have caused quite the wave of destruction had he learned their plans. So, again, he reiterates how thankful the Deep King will be to you. So, he leads you all towards the hold of the Deep King. You all have passed by this once before. It's a dark and foreboding edifice lodged between two great columns that rise up into thick clouds of smoke. Smoke conceals the cavern ceiling. There are giant basalt braziers filled with molten lava, bathing the palace facade in a hellish glow. Thick stone walls bristle with iron turrets and battlements, and as Gartakar leads you through all of this, you all hear the faintest shifting of hundreds of armored bodies. A shimmer rushes through everything as you get the faintest glimpse of hundreds of invisible Duergar standing in columns in formation in front of the Deep King's castle, in front of Deep King's hold. Gartakar leads you all inside. Inside, there are no invisible Duergar. All the Duergar here are very visible, lining the walls. Hundreds more of them inside. Until he leads you into a large, open audience chamber. Lava pours down, troughs cut into the black basalt walls of this hall. The hall is massive. The heat in here is oppressive, and the air reeks of sulfur. There are thick black columns supporting the heavy ceiling, and at the very far end of this hall, good 100 feet ahead of you all, stands an iron throne. The throne's atop a polished dais, and as you all approach, once you're about 40 feet ahead, Gardecar holds up a hand. Schrodinger, you would recognize what appears to be a wall of force, much like the spell, about 30 feet ahead of the Deep King, separating him from the rest of the cavern. A crowned Duragar, encased in armor, sits on top of the throne. Next to him stands a royal consort wearing a crown made of gold coins, a gown to match. Deep King. Anyone that's proficient in insight can make an insight check.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Uranus the King seems absent. His eyes vacant, kind of glazed over. The king mumbles something that you all can't hear. The man with the crown made of gold coins and the gown made of gold coins leans in, and if he was listening to it, and then says, "The Deep King thanks you for your service." Uranus, you recognize the voice that you heard in the cavern. And we call it a session here.
I cough.